Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Cancer, October 22, 2021. You might enjoy social opportunities arising through work, services, or the pursuit of health and wellness goals today. You might thoroughly prosper operating in the background just for now. Your desire to take action on a matter mainly related to home, personal issues, and family is strong. While you can undoubtedly benefit from enthusiasm and passion for getting things done today, tensions can mount if things don't go as expected. Others may seem to resist or stand in the way, or there can be demanding energy to manage in your relationships as the day advances. If you or someone in your life is rigid regarding a plan or expecting others to follow their script, tension can follow, and ego energies can lead to power games. While it's true that competition sometimes motivates you to improve your game, today's tense atmosphere doesn't readily lead to positives unless you consciously aim to identify areas of anger and work on resolving them. Coarseness or insensitivity can spoil your mood, but you also have a lot to learn about yourself and your attachments. For the next 4 weeks, it is extra important that you are sensitive and understanding of the people who surround you in the workplace. This trend begins today, regardless of whether you are at work or not. Be mindful of this significant shift. You may feel extra emotional today, and it is important to stick to some semblance of a routine so that the planetary energy doesn't overpower you. Do anything you can to bolster your nervous and immune systems by choosing peaceful activities over highly stimulating ones. Knowing that the sun and a parade of planets will not only return to a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart over the coming days, and that Jupiter will return to an adventurous part of your chart later in the year, life can no longer be all work and no play. This makes it important to see any work-life balance tension a full moon may have raised over recent days as an opportunity rather than a challenge. In the meantime, the sun is keeping the solar spotlight on things close to home in his last full day in your home and family sector. In the lead up to the sun's return to your romantic sector tomorrow, and especially with Mars returning later next week for the first time in 2 years, it has never been more important to have the right work-life balance. This is something that a full moon over the last few days has brought home, and that on the other side now looks more like an opportunity than a challenge. You're in the mood to experiment and yet still feeling torn. This is especially significant with the moon glimmering through your freedom-loving 11th house of associations, community, and sense of belonging in the world, but there's more. The moon will join forces with rebellious Uranus, which, in turn, inspires the desire to break free and/or go against the grain somehow. Crushing on a friend of a friend? The opportunities are endless when you're on social media, but things get tricky with today's Mars-Pluto square activating your cozy 4th house of innermost feelings and your 7th house of significant others. You're being called to use your discernment.